Former MP Anna Soubry has accused the BBC of airbrushing the impact Britain's departure from the EU has had on jobs. The UK's jobs market is experiencing record numbers of vacancies, with nearly 2.7 million now being advertised. Around 221,000 new job adverts were posted in the first week of November, which was the fourth highest weekly figure since the start of last year. According to the Recruitment and Employment Confederation, the biggest rises in ads were for driving instructors, prison officers and forklift truck drivers. REC chief executive Neil Carberry told BBC Radio 4's Today programme, "We're seeing really significant delays to getting jobs filled at the moment, just because of the tightness of the labour market. Most of our members, at the REC, we represent the recruitment industry, are saying it's taking at least a month longer to fill vacancies at the moment than normal." And with 221,000 new vacancies coming onto the market last week, there's clearly strong demand. But also that high number, 2.7 million vacancies still live. That's probably because some of those vacancies are taking longer to fill. Now, former Tory MP, Anna Soubry, has lashed out at the BBC for making a mockery of their so-called impartiality. The staunch Remainer tweeted, #Today reports record job vacancies 2.7 million. In analysing why, there was no mention of the effect of #Brexit. But we know between 1/4 million plus #EU citizens left the UK since Brexit. Another example of #BBC airbrushing, making a mockery of their so-called impartiality. Back in January, BBC Director General Tim Davie said BBC reporters must be activists for impartiality. He said, "Do you need the sizzle of partiality to cut through in this space? I think it's really important to say that impartiality isn't dull. It's not the dry bit of reporting, it is absolutely a real appetite for evidence, for truth, for testimony." It can be really good, flavoursome reporting, and I think we mustn't give up. We've had some amazing investigative journalism, very compelling reporting for some of these situations around the world, and we want to keep making it interesting. And I really think it's very important that those of us fighting for impartial media, for truth-telling, should not give way to, we have to do this in a way that gets the maximum clicks immediately, but also doesn't give up on the theatre of it, the emotion of it, all the things we want to bring. Last year, the BBC was accused of portraying Leave voters as racists, thick and backwards. Rebecca Ryan, campaign director for Defund the BBC, told Express.co.uk, "I think also, over the last 5 years, it's really solidified in people's minds as just a huge disconnect between the groupthink at the BBC and the rest of the country." We don't want to bang on about Brexit, but I think those years did a huge amount of damage. The views of the majority of the country, and not just people who voted Brexit but people who voted the other side, spent the last 4 years having to listen to themselves being portrayed as racists, thick and backwards. All these kinds of things by the very organization they are forced to pay for with dear of imprisonment. There is a huge sense of injustice that people are feeling across the country. The BBC also faced accusations of depicting people from working-class backgrounds negatively and subject to ridicule.